I have to question more about Greg. I don't know if you want to answer them, but
Oh yeah, sure.
you're his. I assume you're his friend. Can you give an update? So, like for me, that guy, he was my hero. Um, but like, where is he up? He got 100 million, and then where is he? What is he doing? Like,
He
is
got
he
much
working?
more than much more than 100 million. And
But wasn't the deal 100 million?
no, sir. And since then, I think whatever he had is probably doubled, and he is doing very, very, very well. I'm actually going out to see him in the first week of December. I'm going to spend a week. Our families are going to spend a week together.
And can you?
And just so you know, so anyone's like, well, of course he's defending him. He's his best friend. Dude, you can go back in my podcast, and I've talked some horrendous shit about Greg too. Yeah, like I'm telling you, like you think it's fun. I would love to compare notes with Sammy. You think it's fun living with Matt Fraser? I'd love to compare notes with Froning's wife. You think it's fun? Like these are fucking like these people are eccentric beyond eccentric. Success doesn't come with just like they're not eccentric for the sake of being eccentric. But the CrossFit Games champ wants to get up at fucking midnight and fucking have a steak and then go out and run fucking a marathon. That's what he's fucking doing. He's not going to cuddle in fucking bed with you and rub your back. And it's like that with Greg. Let me tell you, like if you wanted to run with someone who is 100% devoted to health and fitness. And here's the thing also, let me tell you, if you compare his leadership to the current leadership, the affiliates are fucked. The community is fucked. So bad. And actually, I was going to talk about that a little bit today. It is so bad. Ask yourself why Eric Rosa bought the company. Ask yourself how much he owns of this company.
And can you answer that? Because I don't know. You know?
Yeah, I do know. No, I can't. Well, I don't know why he bought it, but I know how much percentage he owns.
But what's the percentage?
I'm not telling you.
Like, can I find that online?
Let's just say other people can make decisions that go above him.
This company does not care. We just saw, and it's so sad. We just saw this man send out an email that conflates his mental health with the mental health of the entire country, with the mental health of one of the employees' husbands who was a fucking war hero, who killed himself. We just saw him, and then we saw people in the community who were like, "Oh my God, such a good job!" Blah 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 blah. Hey man, a ton of us have had mental health issues. Fuck, I was homeless for 2 years. Another 5 years, I lived in a fucking car. It's fucking hard. When I was 16, I didn't leave the house for 2 weeks because I was afraid I was gonna die. This is the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon and being a butterfly. That is not a time to be at the helm. You're worried about a guy who some fucking shit rag newspaper says rubbed a girl's butt inappropriately. You have a guy at the helm of a company that has 15,000 small mom and pop businesses that probably employ 3 people each. That's 45,000 people. Let's say another 45,000 people in the ecosystem. That's 100,000 fucking jobs. You have fucking 90,000 jobs in the ecosystem, and that's being very conservative, that are reliant on a leader that's fucking mentally broken. What the fuck? What the fuck? Step the fuck down. That's what I say to you. And your mental health issues are a totally different thing. That's a complete fucking conflation of trying to get emotional appeal from the crew. It's nuts. And the fact that people are falling for it, saying it brings great attention. Let me tell you what mental illness is. Mental illness is owning an affiliate the last 2 years and not having CrossFit HQ stand up for you and defend you to the US government that was trying to shut your ass down, to the fucking German government that was trying to shut your ass down. That you have you have to put food on your table. You have to pay your rent. You have to pay your lease. You're already all in. I bet you 80% of CrossFit gym owners are all in. What do I mean by that? Like they are fucking live paycheck to paycheck and they're like chasing their dream. And this guy's now taking a 1 month rest and writing this. It's just It's no, of course, no one wants to talk about it because then like you're it's just woke shit. It's just like you don't want to talk about the real issue. You don't want to be like, hey, that guy's really shitty at his job because he's black, and you're scared. Fuck that. You don't want to talk about that. This is so fucked up because you can't attack someone who has mental health issues. Fuck you. This is just another thing. And even if I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. He needs to get the fuck out of the way. There's people's lives at stake. This guy has fucking probably $100-200 million from his sale to Oracle. And by the way, I want to say this too, in true sympathy to Mr. Rosa. When I had fucking mental health issues, and by the way, if you haven't had them, you will have them. It's part of your evolution of consciousness. If this guy, it's really hard if you're rich. When you're poor, it's easy as fuck, especially if you don't have anyone who relies on you. I was just fucking 20 years old. I had no one to rely on me. I'm poor. I just ended up being homeless. It was awesome. I just got to deal with my own shit. And there's a huge component of narcissism to mental illness. Don't think there's not. Oh, that's so mean, Sevan. I didn't make the rules.